The House Oversight Committee subpoenaing Hunter Biden, James Biden, and Biden family business associate Robert Walker yesterday for testimony on the Biden family's business dealings. Hunter Biden's attorney says, quote, he is eager to have the opportunity to testify in a public forum. House Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer also requesting transcribed interviews from James Biden's wife, Sarah, the president's daughter-in-law, Haley, among others. I spoke with the chairman on Sunday Morning Futures about his plans and how the family was disguising the money as loans, according to Comer. Watch.
This was a very organized criminal enterprise by the Biden family. The reason they did these complicated transactions was to disguise the source of the revenue and to deceive the IRS from paying taxes. Anytime the Bidens have money, they're going to claim it was a loan because you don't have to report loans on your taxes. Loans is a way, it's an integral part of money laundering where you deceive from the IRS about the revenue you're taking in. In other words, you're a tax cheat.
A tax cheat is another charge on top of all of the others, Tiana, including bribery, money laundering, and influence peddling. Your thoughts?
You know, I actually don't think that Hunter is scared of testifying. One, because I think he's made it clear he likes to live on the edge between the, drug abuse and all of that. But thing number two, he already threatened his own father to make him take the stand if his Justice Department brought charges against him. This is one of the ways that Politico reported Hunter Biden used his relationship to the president to conceal his offenses. He said that if he was going to be indicted as a foreign agent, he would call his father to be a key witness. So Hunter is fine going on the stand. Because I think he's willing to throw his own father under the bus.
Yeah, you say you don't think so. You think it's hogwash.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, look, perception is what he's after. He wants it to look like I've got nothing to hide. He's got a lot to hide.
Yeah.
And it's time to make sure that not a single stone is left unturned here. And there's going to be a lot of stones to flip over because of how complicated this spider web of transactions really are. However, we should be able to get to the bottom of it. You should be able to, Cheryl's point earlier, you should be able to follow the money. Yeah. If somebody really paid back a $200,000 loan and a $40,000 loan.
There should be documentation.
Yes. Exactly. There should be documentation. And when was that money given to them in the first place?
And the Comer's team has been asking the White House for the documentation of these loans, Cheryl. And so far, they're coming up empty. We don't have any documentation of it.
Well, there are 20 shell companies. We know that. These are LLCs. Right. What are LLCs great at? Hiding money and directing money to get away from the IRS. That's a trick as old as time.
Well, that's another good point that you make, because when was the last time you saw a sitting vice president and his family set up 20 shell companies?
Exactly why.
20 shell companies.
Weird.
And while he's vice president. Why?
Well, according to Devin Archer, it is because they were selling the brand. This whole family was making money off of the brand. Yep. Oh, we've got influence, putting the vice president at the time on speakerphone and having talking about the weather, which we know is baloney.
And the emails.
But it was like Hillary Clinton. She was talking about yoga and all those emails that she
Chelsea's wedding on the tarmac.
And the wedding. But wait, Oversight Committee member Russell Fry was here earlier in the show, and he told me the focus of these investigations and where it's going. Watch this. Do you have any specific areas where you believe Joe Biden changed policies because he was paid?
Well, I think the clearest example is Ukraine, where the prosecutor was fired. There was also a company, a facial recognition company, that didn't seem to go through the proper channels when it was purchased by a Chinese Communist Party entity. I think these are all entities or transactions that I would like to personally explore.
Cheryl, this is the reason we focus on this, because if Joe Biden is making decisions because he's compromised, we have a problem.
Right. Yes. And talking about the Ukrainian prosecutor, the fact that Hunter Biden served on Burisma with absolutely zero experience when it came to energy companies, come on. I want to respond to something, though, that Tiana said about the fact that his attorneys, Hunter Biden's attorney, says that he's excited to testify or whatever. Yeah. Well, no. It was, quote, he wants to speak in a public forum. Yeah. He wants to go on NBC or talk to the New York Times and be in a friendly and give his side of the story and get all the sympathy. And, I'm a recovering drug addict. But I think his lawyers, I disagree with you. I think his lawyers are going to fight.
Oh, no. I believe his lawyers recognize what legal jeopardy he's in, especially if he's under penalty of perjury, which he will be if he has to comply with the subpoena. I'm saying Hunter Biden, the person, the reckless person who has repeatedly been happy to throw his dad under the bus just to save his, own mind.
What did he say in that email was, thank God I'm not asking you to give me your whole salary like I do for Pop.
Exactly.
Right? So he was paying the bills. He was giving his salary according to the laptop.